So whatever you do, don't mention me moustache.
It's alright, I'll mention whatever I want.
Where are you sitting?
No, you're staying on that side. No, man. Sit there, Dave. No, how many times you got to tell?
Right.
Why sitting there, dear?
No, you're in front of everyone, you pillock. Right. Right. Are we ready?
Something happening going down. Something happening in this town. Something happening going down. Sunny Runny Podcast.
Welcome to the Sunny Runny Podcast Show. Each week, we're going to be delivering hot topics about life, nonsense, and whatever else spirals out of control. We're going to be showing you characters that we've been writing for months and an interview format that shouldn't work, but somehow does. This is not your usual sit around and chat podcast. We've been in the formula and we're trying something new. It's going to be unhinged, novel, and slightly questionable. I think if it's probably a bad idea, then that's the thing we're going to do. So tell your mates, tell your ma, welcome to the Sunny Runny Podcast Show.
Yeah. Something happening going down. Sunny Runny Podcast.
So we're here at the studio Beyond and Below at Wood Street in Liverpool, where they've got this absolutely fabulous podcast suite. Why are we here? Well, we haven't quite worked that out ourselves yet. But I think what it was is we had lots of ideas. We got sketches, we've got vertical dramas, we've got music videos, we've got interviews, and we wanted a place where we could bring all these together and then talk about the subjects that are close to us, that are close to people in our community, things that we're qualified to talk about, such as fatherhood, mental health, resilience, cancer, alopecia. There's a million and one things that affect our lives on a day-to-day basis, and I think that's what we want to do. We want to have a platform to be able to discuss this openly and have a bit of banter about it.
In a fun way.
Exactly. Yeah, let's have a light-hearted look at real issues that affect real people, and also use this as a platform to talk about the projects that Sunny Runny are going to be involved in, and what we're doing, who's involved, and that kind of stuff. So as you could probably tell, I'm in charge of this rabble. My name's Terence Caddick and I'm the actor. I'm also a biologist and I'm also, unfortunately, in charge of Sunny Runny Productions. So I'm the director and creative director.
I'm Dave Osborne, professional singer, sex symbol. Yeah.
Bin man.
Bin man. Dangerous Dave. Foster carer. Jack of all trades, really. Yeah.
Give up.
Yeah.
Go on then, let's go over to you, Ellie. Tell us about you. Come on, Ellie.
I'm Mike. I'm the social media side of Sunny Runny Productions. Work with mental health. So I've got a lot to say on that subject when we get down to it. Come from a background of MCing, so no strangers to cameras, no strangers to lights. And I'm just here for the ride. But yeah, let's get it going.
Roy Tully. Say no more.
Say no.
So, music, entertainment, creation, things for the community, more important than anything, and giving back to the community, love all that stuff. So anything we can do, we're going to do it.
So I think we'll start that off today by looking at No Gentle Good Night, our new film that's coming out, written by me, directed by Mark Holland, produced by Sunny Runny Productions and Going Nowhere Productions. The trailer for that is already out, so you can see that on our social medias and our YouTube channel. Check the link below there. And yeah, we've got a fabulous cast and crew. We've got so many ideas, haven't we?
Ideas bouncing everywhere, don't we?
It's kind of, we want to get so many people involved in it, and
What I mean, it seems to be like everyone wants to get involved as well. It's not just like we want them; they want to jump on board as well.
It is the amount of people that we've asked to be involved, and the amount of people who have come to us and asked us how they can be involved, whether it's actors or whether it's crew or whether it's people offering locations for our movie. It's been popular in the local area, hasn't it? It's really.
You got to think 6 months ago, mate. This was an idea. Look where we are now. It started with an idea to film a film on a mobile phone. You know what I mean?
Crazy,
we can sit here.
Now
and
we're
laugh
using
about it. We can
two mobile phones. No.
Yeah, but we can.
Mobile phones.
Fooled
you again,
look, look at the progress that we've made
No,
as
true.
a team. You know what I mean?
Do you know, more than anything, it's not even what we think, it's the interest.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
it.
every day I get a message or a bump into someone or something.
Yeah.
Either ask them when it's about, when it's coming about, if they can be part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Anyway,
loads
even
of
like, I
people.
can't actually gonna do something behind the scenes. You know, anything, do you know what I mean?
Anything like make you a brew.
You know,
wagon on
people
set.
still asking but Danny keeps telling me people are still asking in the butchers.
Yeah.
Is that picture?
Yeah, that picture.
Pictures in the butchers.
So we got some posters done, didn't we? We got some posters done. So we had a bit of a fundraiser last year to try and raise a bit of funds ready for us to film the proof of concept trailer, which is out now on YouTube. Link below. You'll fix that, won't it, for us? Oh, before I forget, we need to introduce our off-camera people as well. So we've got Mike over there, Riddy. He's our tech guru. He's our guy that's going to be looking after us. We've got Blake, who's sat in the corner over there. He's kind of like our producer. What would you call yourself, Blake? Podcast engineer, sound engineer, camera guy. He's the guy in charge, basically. And then we've got Sinead as well, who's watching him from the background.
Yeah.
Hi, Sinead.
Overseeing.
We'll see more of these guys as we move on. We've also got Dan. Dan's still on his, he went away for Christmas and New Year, so he's still away, but hopefully he'll be back with us next week.
Lucky him.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, we're going to be lucky. We're going to have a fact checker, tech guy. We've got our podcast engineer. So we've got a pretty good team around us, haven't we? We've got a lot of talent on the couch here. We've got a lot of talent wanting to get involved. You know, we've already started. We've got some brilliant.
A lot of talent already involved as well. To be fair, there's some good actors that are just
some really good
popped out
actors
the
who
woodwork
are doing it with us. Yeah, definitely.
It's
We look in terms of what we've got for No Gentle Good Night.
yeah.
In terms of the crew and the cast that we've got there. I mean, we're so lucky to get Mark Holland involved and Going Nowhere Productions and the guys that he's brought along as well. I mean, young Jack, who's the Jack Kilpatrick, he's the director of photography with No Gentle Good Night. This guy's had no formal training. I mean, I actually thought he'd moved over to Liverpool to go and study film at one of the universities there. So I asked him, what did you study? Where did you go? And he was like, no, I've just
done
come over
himself,
'cause it's a great place for creativity, for getting into the industry. There's a lot going on in Liverpool for TV and film and for theatre as well, and for the people trying to break into the industry, such as, you know, the writers and the actors, the people that are on the fringe. And again, as we go on further through the podcast, we'll discuss things like that. We'll discuss opportunities that we've had ourselves, you know, and how to get into acting, how to get into producing.
You know, I appreciate more natural talents. What I mean by that is when somebody's learned something because obviously they've been taught it, they're then living a life doing how somebody told them how to do it. Yeah. When instead you've got somebody who's natural and it's come from their own feelings and own mind and all that, that's when you know it's more real and it's a one-off, do you know what I mean? It's not because somebody told me how to do this one time.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I think as well, I mean, there's pros and cons definitely to being a raw actor and being a trained actor. And I think somewhere in the middle, you'd find probably the perfect one, somebody that's lived all them real emotions as well, and then probably had the training to be able to actually utilize them emotions, you know, be in the right time, in the right place. I mean, one of the things I learned as an actor is kind of, because I thought, I can cry, you know what I mean? I can probably cry on cue. But then as you learn more, it's like, it's not really about crying. It's about stopping yourself crying, because that's what you do in that moment. You know what I mean? You wouldn't just start blubbing and that. It's about trying to rein it in, but still have that real emotion on the edge.
I've never
Frozen. Tell me what's just Frozen all that scene.
Yeah, I've never had no acting experience. The only acting I've ever done is school plays. That's it. That's all I ever done.
Who did you play in your school play?
Fucking one of the Lost Boys out of Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
That's all I've ever done.
What did you wear? Have you got any pictures that we can add in and edit in later?
I could most probably take them out, like.
Yeah, you need to ask what's your mum's name again? Jackie, that's it.
Yeah, that's me ma for them, like. And like basically like nativity, but I've never acted like commercial or series, film. This is the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's exciting though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Well, no, because you've done some pretty convincing acting when you went to court that time. You know what I mean? And you got away with it as well. It's like, wow.
Yeah, you'll see that on our other page. Yeah.
That'll be another little cut out. Another cut out.
That came from the scene from the pub, lad.
It wasn't me.
But you know what? That kind of leads on how we got together and how we started this, because like you say, 6 months ago, it was an idea that came from me wanting to write a show reel scene with myself and a few fellow actors. So the idea was, let's try and think of some characters that portrays the kind of people we want to act as, our type, our acting type. So we wanted to try and use that emotional arc. So that's when we wrote a couple of scenes, or I wrote a couple of scenes, and then passed it to some friends who were really keen on the idea and expressed that they thought it had more legs and probably could do a lot more in terms of writing a full story. So look, I had a bit of time off work and managed to get together this kind of like full screenplay, still very raggedy and all over the place. And then I got in touch with you guys, didn't I? And say, look, I've got this idea. I want to try and film it myself. No special effects. I've tried to write it so we could do it with a phone.
Wanted it raw, didn't we? That's what it was.
Exactly, raw, kind of like a documentary, kind of handheld, gritty. And then obviously we've got Roy here. Roy does a lot of his own, writing his own music, composing his own stuff.
Comes across as a hard man, but he's a
big shot.
florist.
He is a qualified florist, yeah.
Have you seen Football Factory though? Hey, what little Lily's doing in the croissants?
So yeah, he does. He knows his botany, don't you, son? As well as his composing.
And I think with us doing music for years and stuff like that, I think this is going to help as well, just in regards to.
Yeah, well.
Well, that's one thing I read about when you're writing a film or writing anything that's visual. A lot of the emotion from the viewers and the listeners comes obviously from the sound, and it was important for me that we had someone like Roy and like Dave on board who do it for their livelihoods. They understand, making music and then getting the emotion from people to go with that music. So I think above the team that we got together, the four of us, we kind of cover all the bases needed, didn't we?
It's like all the walks of life, innit? All come together. It's like Captain Planet, when all the rings go together.
It's not just this team, though. It's the team that we flew together as well.
Well, that's it. It's
that are going to drive it even more.
Yeah.
It's what's grew, hasn't it? So we got that core of us
A
four.
lot of local talents as well from Runcorn. We've not just gone for, we'll take him, We've actually give.
Well, like I say, you've held auditions.
That's what we have.
You've had people,
Well, that was the idea, wasn't it? Is once we'd got that core cast involved and that core crew, that means that we've got something that's sustainable and that people will want to watch. We've got real talent. We've got either side of the camera. And then we can fill at these peripheral places with people who want the same opportunities as us.
Peripheral.
He got the word of the day on his bog roll.
He's been sitting there eating bits.
So yeah, and I thought...
Wait all day just to throw that in, he was, really.
I just thought it was a good idea.
I like
because we were asking for the community to help us in terms of locations and that. It was to try and give back, and it's kind of... when we first started this was about people, well, it still is, it's about people volunteering their time, their passion, their energy into a project that we were bringing to them, and we didn't expect anyone to have the same kind of passion as what we had.
Yeah, they have, mate.
It's been amazing.
It's not more, mate. It's not more.
So from that, we've been able to grow a good local team, haven't we?
Got a good following on social media.
Do you know what? Not just that. It's proper sparked something in them going on.
Yeah,
the interest. Yeah, and then you can't wait, and then everyone wants to be part of it, and it sparks something. Do you know what I mean?
Local companies as well.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I didn't realise how much. I think it was at the night when we had the Heroes and Villains ball, and then we got into the taxi afterwards. Then and he went, we've just been having a bit of a party, a taxi drive. What have you been up to? Kind of thing, a wedding kind of thing. Oh no, it's a production party. He went, this is Sunny Runny Films. He was like,
that's what I mean.
Which is quite,
it's getting about, lad. It is getting about.
People are knowing, aren't they?
It is, isn't it?
Stocked in a shop every day. When's this film coming out? Middle of the year.
We start filming. We start filming basically
2 weeks.
2 weeks, 3 weeks out of the way, yeah. So we're going to start looking at them. We've got a meeting next week with Mark from Going Nowhere Productions next weekend.
Mark Holland, yes.
So we'll probably start looking at
Mr. Mark Holland,
penning in them dates for them first few scenes, getting that location list done and the call sheet done for the day, getting the actors and the crew involved. So yeah, it's exciting times. And then we've got this as well. So next Monday we're filming a couple of interview segments. The interviews for this, by the way, are going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Looking forward to them.
The list of people that I've got already, I'm not going to give anything away. Week by week, I want it to be a bit of a surprise, but let's just say that every week you'll be surprised by who we've got, for one.
We've got them.
How we've got them,
What we get out of them.
what we get out of them, potentially, as well. I mean, some of these have got large followings, especially on social media. They come from all walks of life. And you know what? We're not going to interview them about what they're doing and where they're going. We're going to talk to them about the topics that we're discussing that week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So our guest
Looking at their perspective.
looking at their perspectives, seeing what their opinions are on it.
Because
Do you know
probably,
what I mean?
probably, you know, how many times
A spin on it.
have they answered the questions about what they do?
Exactly.
Don't need to answer them, you know what I mean? They may obviously can throw in what they do and all that, but now let's talk to you, you know what I mean? Not what you do. Let's talk about you.
So I mean, they can tell us their intro. They can give us an intro for themselves, can't they? About where
Exactly,
they come from, what they're.
It's about making it personal, isn't it? And then
That's
getting
it, yeah.
involved in some of the kind of mayhem that we're causing ourselves. Because none of these interviews are going to be set around a table.
No.
You know, well, potentially there might be a table involved in one or two places, but
It's not going to be here, is it?
it's not going to be here. So we're going to pre-record, potentially even do some lives further down the line. But them sketches are still in the writing.
We've got some good ideas, haven't
But
we?
we've got some great ideas. So the sketches that we've got tickle all of us, I think, don't they? They're raucous
Well,
and
me and you can laugh
crazy.
about them all day. Look.
And then every time we discuss one, the ideas just keep flowing. So it's just, a cacophony, a catalogue of ideas, aren't we? Give us some more words, Mr. Thesaurus Hilly.
I don't know
That means
big words.
cacophony or
I don't know big words.
monopoly.
That's
not-
about the biggest word in all that.
Just make one up.
And how to spell Mississippi, that's about it.
Good.
MISSISSIPI.
Wait there, why are you taking the rhythm? Take the rhythm out. See if you can do it.
So you have to spell it.
Spell it
No,
backwards.
you have to spell it in
Let's hear you
little
spell it
letters.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
M for Mississippi. If for Mississippi. Sif for Mississippi.
Mississippi, look. Dave's still trying to spell it backwards, look.
Where am I? What's your name?
Morning, Dave.
Hi.
Dave.
So as you can see, we're already doing our bit for the community as well by having Dave with us.
Yeah. Dave release.
He was, to be honest with you, when we went, because it must have been freezing, he was walking around in circles in the park.
Yeah.
And we just said, get in the car, mate. And he didn't even think back.
Come on.
No.
He just got in,
The
didn't
text didn't even have to get his lollipops out. You just get in the car and you did.
He's just looking at that tash, didn't he?
It worked. Can we just have a moment? Can we just have a moment so there's more to you? Come on,
you?
now.
Leave my tash on.
Let's have a moment.
That's nice, that.
It's not my tash.
Looks like a dead
I
man.
see we shit.
Looks like a
Shave
shit.
it off live on camera.
It's not my tash. I'm growing it for a part that I'm playing in
not yours.
No Gentle Good Night.
not yours, though.
So it's the character's tash. So obviously we start filming some of these opening scenes in the upcoming week. So I wanted to have something that our makeup, wardrobe and hair people could
Do
potentially
you need
play
me
with.
to grow a beard or something?
So what are you going to do? You're going to grow
Well,
that?
for me
You're
to...
going to shave it off?
Or do you
You've
want
probably
me?
got more chance of growing a beard.
Do you want me to?
I have, to be honest. My three sons are all, obviously younger than me. Fuck's sake.
They're about my age.
My three sons are all about the same age as me. They all grow much better beards than what I do.
Yeah.
I had a beard for about no blag. I finally started growing a beard. I had it for 4 or 5 years. That's how long I got to enjoy my beard.
And
I can't remember the last time I
There's
didn't.
no one about it. It went.
I can't remember the last time I didn't have a beard. Always had one.
I've always had a goatee, yeah. Just a little.
I think I've been going to the same barber.
do you have the same reason as me for having a beard? Is because you can't be asked having a shave.
No, God. I'm
It's
growing
just
me,
easy
yeah.
to use the clippers.
I don't even use that. I go to barbers to get it done. Hawaii's in the old town. That's I've been going in for 20 years.
Well, if you heard that class, that's
I
20
shave
quid
my-
advertising.
Do you know what normally what happens? People have a shave, don't they? And then they look at themselves in the mirror and go, wow, the size of my face. And then they grow it back. that's a lot of face, that.
There's more chins than I remember.
I get a clean shave, I look weird. It's
about 12.
like looking at myself, I'm like, whoa. So I think I look better with a beard than without. So that's my whole reason for keeping it.
Yeah.
Makes me look
I
better.
agree with you on that.
Where if I don't look, I look like I should be living on the streets, though. But it is what it is. I like me beard.
Well, I didn't know one could say anything then.
Even more when it was all one colour. It's all fucking 17 different colours now.
It's
If you have to call me Santa Cruz soon, it'll be white. So it's all good.
Diet. Hey, for charity one time, because it's for charity, mate, and that's what we do with all about community.
I think you should also...
Diet, they're like pitch black.
Oh, what about we all shave our heads so we all look like...
All shave our heads.
Hey!
Hey, if you's cared about your team member, you should all wax your eyebrows off.
I do that.
No, I don't think my agent
I
would be
do
too
that.
happy about
No,
that,
wax
to be
them
honest.
off.
I don't
I'd
think
do
my
that.
missus would be too happy about that.
And you're getting married in,
No,
what, 6
yeah.
months?
Oh, yeah.
I'd do that.
There you go.
Married means-
Right.
You do it.
So that's coming up in one of the next episodes.
What's that?
Wax my eyebrows off.
Oh my God.
Oh, how funny
So
would
if
that
you want
be?
to see Dave wax his eyebrows off, get some
Yeah.
donations in.
Yeah.
We want at least
in next week.
5 likes. He'll do it.
5 likes. Yeah, 5 likes.
Even do me bum hair.
Live.
How much wax have we got? Hey, we only got one tub.
I hope you're ready for this.
You said it now. It's
You don't do it in 45-gallon drums.
But yeah.
No.
See,
No, I'd do that for charity.
What, picky winnets?
Win it? No, I'd shave my eyebrows.
I mean,
Well, not shaved.
we're in the middle of Liverpool, lad. We could do anything, really, couldn't we? To be honest. There's loads of things we could do. You could do a lot of them sketches round here as well.
Why are you trying to divert it from doing something personally? Eh?
No, I'm just saying.
If we could get anyone from the street, we get them to do it.
Oh,
Come here.
you can do it anywhere. It's a big place, isn't it?
I suppose what you can do, right, with the wax is you can just throw it over anyone at any time. The only way they can get it off is by waxing themselves. You know what I mean?
I'll just leave it on.
Attack.
I'll just leave it on.
Just say it's for charity. That's all you got. It's for
We
charity.
could do that. A Runcorn charity. Do it for a Runcorn charity. I'd shave me eyebrows.
Yeah.
No, wax me eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
think you
do
should
it.
do it as well.
I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it.
Mate.
No.
No, it's
I know
just,
what we'll
just
do.
me and you.
Well, what we'll do with you?
I'd go and
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Go ahead.
I'll wax mine off.
And stick them on there.
Yeah, you can put them on. Yeah. And then swap them over, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll wax mine off and we'll Sharpie some on yours.
I'm happy. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Skull Mimi, yeah.
That'd be good.
Do you know? You know what I do for Halloween, right? No blag, right? I do my own stuff. I use emulsion with a roller. I use.
But just for being cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's it called? Fads.
So I don't use.
Fads.
Yeah, I don't use.
bucket of emulsion.
No, I really do. I do because it's better than the like the face paints and all that you can get. They're crap and oily and all that, right? That's better paint. I use proper paint. I use permanent markers.
You just wait now.
Right. I need
Do them skateboards while you're there, right?
I need
Right.
to tell you.
I'm gonna say right.
Tell you now. That's my
Yeah. No, but that's what makes it easier because I haven't even got the baby hairs, that you have in your face and all that. So I'm boss. I'm just like a blank. I'm not like a blank canvas. I'm like a blank balloon, right? And I just go for it.
And you're aerodynamic.
Right? You want to?
Really, your clothes is as rubbery as a balloon.
You want to?
Yes. Is there any static? So rub it quick and then touch me and see if there's any.
Seriously, isn't that smooth though?
That is smooth.
Yeah. No, it's no static electricity with me, mate, honestly. But what I'll do, right, no blag, right, because you're thinking, I feel like you're thinking I'm blag. Right, I'll send you a video. You bring your emulsion next week. It's me, emulsioned up and all that. I've been ghosts, I've been Santa, the permanent marker, everything.
It's only because he's not getting it off. He has to be that. He's got makeup on today to try and look normal, yeah.
I'm going to bring next week a 5-litre tub of Wix white emulsion.
So yeah, we all dressed up. It was kind of like Halloweenish, wasn't it?
Oh, for the ball.
For the ball, yeah. So the pictures were pretty good.
Heroes and villains,
we'll add a couple of pictures in just there for you to have a look at. So yeah, more or less all of us dressed up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
We all did.
we all
If I remember rightly, so you went as,
Random task.
yeah,
Random Task, which was the Austin Powers version.
Odd job.
Odd Job, yeah.
I was random.
we had
task.
James Bond.
James Pond.
Then we
It was Pond, it was.
Then we had, then we had the creeper from Jeepers Creepers, and then I didn't know, but somebody pointed out, going, he's obviously come as some sort of scally. I went, yeah.
I came like
Sunday Best Monterey X.
Time watch me, you know. Just giving you my best luck.
Yeah, there's all those, getting into it. There's him. It was like proper smart and there's like Christmas clothes and all that. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't even Christmas, was it?
No, we got them early.
You got them early, lad.
She said, wear them, keep the tag on them. Right, don't even take the tag off.
That, or a Montex Saki. So I had to go with the early Christmas clothes, didn't I? It is what it is.
Tag was, he took it back, as well. Took them back with the money back. You just kept saying the tag.
Yeah, it's tickling me neck, yeah.
Yeah.
The entertainment was all right as well, wasn't it?
Nah.
They were all right. No.
Well,
Who was on that night? I can't remember.
That Lily was all right. The one
yeah,
she was with.
there was Lily singer, was the singer, and then there was Adam was some bloke.
Yeah.
Adam was good. Adam was good. I think the bloke.
No, we had the Devil Eye Band,
The small-
Holy
the small
Pictures.
one.
Yeah, he's
chubby one, yeah.
to be honest, he
Was he not chubby anymore?
he could do it just let him go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Adam is really good.
Nah, to be fair, all acts were good on the night. To be honest, names.
Were they?
Yeah. They were.
So who did we have? We had Holy Pictures, which is Pete Morell, one of our actor friends. And then we had Brothers in Arms, Roy and Lily.
Lily stole the show from me.
Yeah,
She's amazing.
So she was class, wasn't she?
Definitely carried you
on
once
fire,
again.
To be fair,
So you know what's brilliant? I'd say what's brilliant. There by then, I think that was something daft, like only a 10th ever performance.
Yeah. Smashed it, mate.
She went from being a quiet, shy girl to and gets on stage and just that's a natural place.
Yeah, my missus said she's going to go far. Like when we sat right next to the stage and she made on point, every song on point.
Yeah.
She was good, decent lad.
Do you know what it is as well? It's kind of like when she's, what I noticed is when she's doing, obviously playing the guitar, using the foot pedal, singing, knowing what song's next and all that, harmonising with you, and it all just seems seamless. Do you know what I mean? Like she's been doing it for years, which she probably has because she's had to listen to it in the house.
Do you know what? Right, here's what happened. Right, because I was self-taught myself. I just picked the guitar up one time and it was fast. So with him, I learned my first song. I wrote my first song in 3 weeks of picking the guitar up. And then one day, they've always had guitars and music and pianos and that around, but I've never forced it. And then one day she went, Dad, bring your guitar home. I went, all right. And then it was something stupid, like within 4 weeks, she learnt 6 songs from scratch. Yep. And then it's just gone and gone and gone. And I went, do you know what? Here's what I'll do. Right, because I needed a new partner anyway. So what I'll do, I'll let you jump on board with me for a bit, get your confidence up, and then you can go solo with somebody else. Yeah. And she jumped on board, and it's just, I mean, each week, every time she finishes, I go, that's the best you've ever performed. And she goes, thanks. And the next time.
Oh, you're saying it to her, she's not saying it to you.
Yeah. No. There's the appreciation I get from my kids, no brag, right? And they'll tell you this. Sometimes I go, right, I'm going on the radio tomorrow. They go, I know, Dad, you told us. Right, that's about it, right? And I go, hang on, right, I've been in a newspaper, I've been on the TV, I've been on the radio, I've been in a music magazine, been on a podcast.
Before this?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter now. Right?
Said to get that in there, didn't you?
Going in a movie, you know, things like that. My songs have been on the radio, my songs have been, right, all that. And you don't care. You go, I don't know, you told us. Well, where's the buzz, you know what I mean? Just because that's all they've all
know. I was waiting for the spondoolies, mate. That's all they're waiting for.
I've not been doing it for long, have I, really?
And then,
probably longer than I've been alive.
We also had The Chosen playing that night, which is Dave and Adam, a super group.
How did you come up with that name?
It's easy, isn't it?
You were about to explain. I
was about to explain it to you.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it is my name and his name. We put it together. That's what happened in there.
Is that where it comes from?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's how.
Didn't
know that.
There you go.
So there you go.
Do you know what that scene? Hey, Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny, where they both had the birthmarks. They put their asses together and said, Tenacious. I too have ass mark. They got The Chosen.
When it was no O.
There was when he bent over.
How long have you actually been singing, Dave? How long have you actually been in the game of singing? Like?
37 years.
How do you answer that? Right, because people say, how long have you been singing for? Well, everyone's been singing since birth, you know what I mean? So how do you answer that? Is it since you had your first act or since you got into it? How do you answer it?
It's got to be the first time you get paid because you can't say hymns in school and stuff like that, or even school plays. You can't say
17.
That's singing until you're getting paid and someone's give you money for that. I think that's got to be your first time.
My first gig, I was 17.
Would anyone disagree with that? Would anyone disagree?
38 years.
Yeah, 38 years. Is that the first time you done a paid gig?
17, I was when I did my first paid gig.
Well, bloody hell, that was a long time.
What about the singing?
That was when I was
very
selling
long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what, they were brilliant, those gigs back then? Because, like, I'll say it was funny, at one point, I was the only one legal by age to be in a pub. So then our John was the drummer.
Why when's it been 17 to be
15.
legal in the pub?
No, when I was 18.
You just said 17.
No, you plum. I said I started when I was 17.
Oh, here we go.
I said I started when I was 17, and then I'm talking about gigging in a pub, and our John was 15. We started to hide his pints behind the bass drum and all that. He's 15 years old. Bear in mind, remember how young John looked
Yeah, he
as
did
well.
look like a baby. To
Yeah.
be fair.
So I mean, I didn't even look legal. Do you know what I mean? But
He looks like a baby now, lad.
he's got a goatee. He grows as a goatee.
Yeah,
Better than yours.
how long's it took him to grow that?
To be honest, I think he's always had it. Well, he's always had it since what? This must be about what?
He's about 3.
Late 20s, something like that. But it's always grown as a goatee, and I always rip into him about shaving the goatee. Grow proper beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this.
Right, so when we actually do this fact today, we're going to have a little bit of an intro. We're going to have a little bit of probably another title sequence. And
you're gonna
so
have
today
me
we're going to make one up. Give us one, Dave. Give us a Roy's fact of the day, but as operatic as we can.
And now, Roy's fact of the day.
No, even I got onto what he was saying. He wants you to sing it.
I want you to sing it.
Operatic.
And now,
Saying
it's
it's a
time
big
for Roy's fact of the day.
Fact of the day. Come on then.
Of the day. All right, here's a good one. Right. So, driving down the road, what side do we drive on?
This is your fact of the day.
It's simple, innit? Yeah, it's not a trick question. Driving the left. Yeah. Right. So when did that come about? Who knows?
I actually know the answer to this
Right.
one.
Well, don't do
It's gonna be.
What are you pointing at me for?
Because I want your answer. That's why. You're sat over there.
Do you know who've decided on the left?
None.
Right, here's what it comes back. Have you ever heard the saying, do as the Romans do?
Yeah.
Right, it goes far back as that, the Romans, right, before we even had cars on the road. And what started is, they'd all drive on the left, because Romans invented roads, you know that?
What? There's other three people here.
No, I see. This
Looking at me, looking at me.
Right, but you know, have you heard, everyone's heard that the Romans invented roads, right? And what happened was, they decided to start driving the carriages and the horses on the left, and because predominantly they were right-handed with the swords and that, any bit of danger, they were ready to go. From then, fast forward, there was a load of hassle in London because cars are going here, there, and everywhere, so they decided to go with that rule on the left. And he stuck to it. Then Napoleon come along, and they said either because he's left-handed, or he could be bloody-minded. I don't want to do that. I'm going to the right, and that's why the country started adopting that. But we drive on the left, and it goes as far back as the Romans, and that's where it came from.
I think it goes even further back than that, you know, Roy. But fact checker will be on this. But it used to be swordsmen back in the Middle Ages before the Romans come over, and then that's why in towers, the towers and castles, the stairways always go anti-clockwise, so the person defending, coming down it, would have the right hand, the sword in the stronger hand, and the person obviously coming up the thing wouldn't be able to swing because the staircase would be in his way. And I think from that it's gone to horseback, so everybody is more favourable with.
You know, that is still in place now, right? Even in America, cowboys still mount on the left-hand side. If you look and watch the left-hand side of the horse.
Check that. You better check that out.
What you
I
gonna say
think
to
he's
that?
waffling bubbles here. Check that. Check that round on.
On the left side is right. Everything you said was right, and it came into British law in the 1800s.
Fact of the day.
Facts of the day.
Results.
So is it a true fact then? Are we going to give his first one?
True. Well done.
So, I think what we need to do then each week is probably not come up with something a bit weirder and a bit more obscure, and then the three of us have got to guess whether it's true or false.
Sounds as well.
Each week, and then
That's a good idea.
and then the reasoning why it's true or false. So we've all got like different ways of working things out. So what a day it was filming that trailer for No Gentle Good Night. It was a long day,
Yeah.
but we
Nice early start, mate. At your house for what? 6:30?
6:30, and then we all went to Dave's Bacon Butties.
Sandwiches.
Bacon Butties, an excellent caterer on that day. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Top notch as well when we went back for dinner.
Bacon Butties, scouse. We had brews and drinks brought to us when we were on set at location. It was amazing. Yeah, so we started off with the butchers. We done our butcher scene. We done a bit of a sing song in there at Danny Shaw's. Danny Shaw's Butchers.
To be fair, a lot of incest as well with the public.
There's people coming in, wasn't there? They even knew we came outside with your costume on and
Asking me how much certain things were and what time you open to.
how much is a pound of that tripe there, cocker?
I'm just an actor. That's the butcher in there.
But he did. He brought people into his shop.
That's the most anyone's ever asked you about your sausage, isn't it? You know what I mean? As a butcher.
Are they naturally linked, Dave?
It's like,
Is that a tomato sausage you've got there?
no, it's pork and leek.
I've been on the sunbeds.
Is that one of them speciality sausages? So yeah, the butcher was really good fun, and then Danny had to carry that. Was it a full sheep?
It was a lamb.
It was a lamb, so he brought in a full lamb, and then Mark, the director, no, it was a lamb. There was half a pig hung up, so it was quite heavy. How many kilos do you reckon half a lamb is? About 40 kilo?
Yeah, a bit
Something like that, 35, 40 kilo, and he was like, no, do it again, do it again. That's how he was literally sweating,
I
wasn't
think he said he'd done it around 13, 14 times.
So he lifted that
It
thing.
wasn't just a case of him he had to lift it off the hook onto the table and then back off the table onto the hook.
Yeah.
Off the hook and onto the table.
You don't see, do you? It's like when you see these scenes on TV, you know, and it's literally half a second clip, and it's like, how much time did we put into that? How much effort did Danny have to put into that to do it physically? And
So,
then
yeah, for what? For 10 seconds?
again, and it's the same with you guys, wasn't it? So you see, the two guys are there chopping it, singing the little melody, you know, sing as they work kind of thing. But how many shots was involved in that? About 6 or 7 different camera angles, and then we've got to sort the lights out for each one of them.
Yeah.
We have to get the cast in the right places.
Which is mad, because when it was on my scene, I mean, one take and it was done. And Mark said, I was a little bit embarrassed, Mark said, Roy, absolutely amazing. He said, I don't even want to do it again because that was absolute gold. I went, don't, Mark, because I started getting dead like, yeah.
Well, I've
Fact check it.
Cheers, Mark.
get that fact. No, I've actually heard that Roy is in the running for a nomination for potential Oscars already. If not the Oscars, definitely a BAFTA. Just from the proof of concept trailer.
And I believe that because all from what Mark said, and then the snowball's just going like that, you see. And I'm
Well,
like,
he's told people, hasn't he? And they've told people.
I'm like, look, I'm just a meal. I'm just a.
And you've never acted before, have you, Roy?
I'm just a mortal man. You know, I'm not something special. I'm nothing special. You know, I'm the same as you guys. I'm the same as you guys. All right.
But you know what? Some of them locations we had were amazing. So I think after we finished it, the butchers, we went down the road, didn't we? We went to there was a little corner shop there. So we met outside there where we got our. Don't forget our makeup expert as well, Neve, who was with us. I had to take the shine off Dave's head a couple of times. The light was bouncing.
10 minutes.
So we met outside the corner shop down on Lord Street there. Go Local, is it called,
Go
Hilly?
Local,
Hilly's Local is where he gets his skins from. We don't know what he uses them for. Long roll-ups or something, was it?
And let alone that, who chose the beers? What were they?
Oh, Carlsberg.
Carlsberg.
The Carlsberg?
Mark said, go and get the cheapest ones. They were the cheapest. I tell you what, though.
They were still a fiver.
Craig loved them. I think he drank every single one.
I took them home with him afterwards, yeah.
He drank every single one of them.
So then we went over to Jill and Paul's house, who let us use their dining room to film the inside scene with Craig, Sam.
I had to go and buy chips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
So we had props.
A big bag of chips.
Yeah,
It was more impressive that you arrived with them. You know what I mean?
You wanted me to bring them back.
But yeah, it was good. And then off down to Paul Gilbert's Dukefield Tires.
Dukefield Tires. Thanks to Paul there down at Dukefield. So Ted Grant, one of our actors, got his first opportunity to change a tyre.
Yeah.
He's using the pneumatic drills and that kind of thing. I was a bit jealous, to be honest. I wanted to go with that.
Yeah.
Then we
smoked all my cigs.
And then we went back to they were props, obviously. And then we went to our caterers, Tina, who had put on a scouse for us and some bread. So there's about probably how many? 12, 15 of us,
15.
all sat around eating a big massive pan of scouse, and it was nice as well.
No, we had our own bowls though, didn't we?
No, we just sat around together, sharing one spoon, one spoon,
poured it out
with
the table.
with one baguette, just dipped in and had a little chew of that.
One bite each. And then we went back, didn't we?
We went to Relentless MMA. In the old town, so
Big thanks to Dean, who's also part of the
Dean Crimp. Yeah, Dean Crimp's part of our part of our cast. He plays one of our goodies. So I think
What's cool about that? They're quick as well. I'll put a shout out there because he's now because his gym was sort of closed off to the public for a while. He's opened it back up, and he's just started the class now for kids as well, which is what is it, boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. So get your kids down there.
Yeah, definitely, it's definitely the place to be. As you say, it's good for social anxiety. Well, that's not saying that. It's good for.
You know, it's good. It's good for if kids are getting bullied. It's good if kids are doing the bullying as well, because it goes in all walks of life. It controls them in a good, a positive way, and it brings them up into a positive way. Just a social thing, you know what I mean? Some kids might be shy and might not be able to break the
like
ice.
Confidence builder kind of thing as well.
And just self-confidence, because with kids getting picked on, the reason they get picked on is because they are seen as having lack confidence. It's the confident kids are not the ones that generally get picked on, you know what I mean? So give them self-confidence. So there's no wrong that can come from it.
And it's there, right, in the local. And Dean knows what he's doing. He's been in the game a long time, hasn't he? I think he also does PT for adults as well. So if you want any physical training or any one-to-ones, he's definitely the place to go.
Tyres.
Check him out. So tyres, down to Dukesfield Tyres. If you want to go and sit in someone's kitchen, get down to Jill and Paul's. They've got a great view of the bridge there. If you want a pint, a game of pool, karaoke on a Saturday night with a free shot for every singer, get yourself down to the Wellington.
If you want to get yourself a few tinnies, go down to that shop.
Go to the corner shop.
Go low.
If you want some sausages, even if it's a bit of Dave's tomato sausage,
go to Dave's. Go to
Shaw's Butchers. And I'll tell you another place that we came across while we were there, Space. So there's a little organisation in the old town called Space. And it's kind of a hub on Regent Street, and it's kind of a hub. They've got a little cafe in there. They've got a room upstairs where they put on different kind of
like yoga classes,
therapies, and classes. So they do yoga, painting. I've seen.
They're very big in the community as well.
Massive in the community, and that's what it's all about. So they offer a space and immediate kind of support for people who are struggling with mental health and depression. I think it's a one-stop shop where you can walk in and actually speak to someone that's trained in counselling. So, and I think what else did they do with the local community, giving people opportunities to work in the cafe, to go and join in some of the clubs that they might not get a chance to otherwise do.
When we went in for breakfast, was that back wall, and there was load of post-it notes in there, and I noticed it was people could go in there and just say one word.
Yeah, I was reading them all.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I was reading them all.
Of how they felt, and
it's a really beautiful place. I think they've got it set up.
What's good about it? Because, like I said, obviously mental health affects almost everyone in some parts of life, right? And it's a case of mostly going, I wouldn't know where to turn. And then even if you had some places, like doctors and all that, you go, I've got to make appointments, I've got to get prepared for that, get me bottled for that, and I might not be in the frame of mind there. It's nice that there's a place that you can literally go there, then, and speak to somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Who's trained and qualified,
they can steer you in the right direction as well.
Exactly.
It's not that they don't send anybody away as well. They open arms to every walk of life. So
and they support us. They give us a room. We run the first lot of auditions for some of the parts of No Gentle Good Night. So they donated the space upstairs when it was free to us to run our auditions. And again, I've offered us further help in the future. So it's definitely a place you should check out. Space Runcorn. I had a Green Goddess, I think it was called. It was a smoothie, all kind of different vegetables and fruits in there.
Liquid
but it was nice. The Green Goddess, I think it was called.
Something the Hulk released.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that. You'll have to look at the menu, but it's a great place to visit.
Well, yeah, Space, Regent Street. If you're feeling a little bit down or anything, need someone to turn to, or just to get something off your chest, right? Yeah. Don't keep it inside, like Paddy Pimblett once said. So they'd rather have you ringing them up in the middle of the night or talking to them than visiting you. So make sure that there's places out there, and this is one of them, Space in Regent Street.
So we'll be discussing this further. So each of the topics that we discuss each week. One week our topic is going to be mental health, depression, and the things that surrounding that affects us as society and our community.
I want to talk about foster care.
So we're going to be talking about foster care. We're going to be talking about
there's not enough foster carers.
There's definitely not enough foster carers, good foster carers out there. So we're going to be talking about kids' homes, people being brought up in foster homes, kids' homes.
I personally want to speak about alopecia because I know the stuff, what you go through. You know what I mean? And you suffer daily. So I think we should talk about alopecia.
That's what I mean. It's the things that affects us. So, like I say, with cancer, I had a heart attack and cancer in 2021. You know, in my early 40s, and it was. So I'm going to discuss that and work out, you know, the feelings that you get from things like that happening in your life. You know, the shock, the illness, and even the aftermath of it as well. When you know you potentially you're cured from what you've had, but you've still got kind of dealing with the things that you went through as you've gone through it, you know what I mean? Such as the prodding and the proking, the procedures that you go through, the checkups that you've got to go through afterwards,
And
you know what I mean?
not
And
just
always that fear that's there that it's going to come back at some
not
point.
just that, because this gets forgotten about as well. So, like, because I've been very close to people who've, you know, had cancer and passed away. What people don't realise, they focus on the person going through it, but there's also other people going through it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they don't
Definitely.
don't realise that. You know what I mean? And that's a big deal. So it'll be good to focus about all that.
Let's you know what? Let's have an open and candid talk about these kinds of situations. You know, about cancer, about homelessness, about depression, about alopecia. Do you know what I mean? About fostering, about growing up in care in the
Trying to get
80s.
more foster carers is
Do you know what I mean? Exactly. So we'll emphasise that. We'll get that out. Then we'll talk about the things that are important to us as a group and to the community out there as well.
Things that bother everyday people. I mean, being ginger as well. You know, these things.
He's more ginger than me.
These things. Well, these things.
It's okay. You just embrace it, Mike. It's okay.
Mate, we're on your side.
We are all on your
We're
side.
on your side. So these things in life that bother people. It's all right, mate. We've got
You've just been talking about sticking together, and now you're taking the piss out of me.
No,
No, we're not. We're
Stick
letting
together.
What it is, right, is we've just been talking. Right, I've come to the reason that I had a heart attack and cancer. Dave has come to terms with there's not enough foster carers.
And alopecia.
Roy's going to help Dave to also come to terms with alopecia. You've got to come to terms with that you're ginger. You don't point the finger and say, he's more ginger than me.
Maybe you are.
I am ginger. Say it. Say it. Come on. Release it.
embrace
You
it.
can.
I am not ginger. I am not ginger.
See, he's still not embraced it.
Not out for us. Just a proud, I'm ginger. I'm ginger.
If there's anyone out there that can help Mike and make him see the right in his wrongs and now can come to terms with himself being ginger, then
So we're going to focus anyway on a lot of real life stuff, but we're going to have a chat about it, and we're going to have a bit, not get too down and get too deep, and I'm just going to stay real about it as well. And
that's the best thing, isn't it? Just stay real and give our experience of what we've gone through. Like I say, we can all talk about fatherhood. You know what I mean? We're all qualified to talk about it. Yeah. You know, whatever we'll talk about, we'll make sure that it's something that's happened in our life or something that's, you know, within our close family and friends. You know, it's something that we know about because we've lived it ourselves. Yeah. And that's why, and I think that's why what makes it real, isn't it? You know, and what we don't want to do is tell the same stories as well. You know, we want to give a new spin on it all, don't we? And have a bit of fun talking about the things that are hard. And you know what? Maybe it'll give the people who are listening or watching at home the impetus to go and have these discussions with their family and friends.
Open up a bit.
And open up a little bit.
Or even just understanding, hang on, when somebody's going through something because you think you're the only one, and what's in your head, you think you're the only one. Then you hear someone else speaking about it, go, you know, it's not just me. Just knowing there's somebody else out there, do you know what I mean? But, yeah.
And then it's being talked about as well. It's not hidden away, some kind of stigma. Because there's still a lot of stigmas around, isn't there? Over simple things as well, like homelessness, like mental health. You know, in this day and age, you know, the way we've come as a society and evolved from the Middle Ages, you know what I mean? We should be more supportive, shouldn't we?
With mental health, mate, I see it day to day. There's just no sympathy for people who are suffering with mental health. Like the job I do, I look after residents, so they don't get the support they need. Where it shouldn't be like that, you know, because they're only human like us. It's just that.
And we're all one, you know, like one bad.
Bleed the same.
Yeah.
Bleed the same.
Yeah.
What it is, somebody walks in with a cast on and crutches, you go, you all right? What happened there? Because you can see it.
Yeah.
When you can't see it, it's easy to not believe it for some people.
It's easy to brush the carpet when you can't see it, you know what I mean? And that's the way some of the people feel who I care for. Like it's like they don't feel like they're getting the support, so they just feel like they're an outcast where they're not. Because when you get to know them, mate, they're
just like you and me, yeah. Well, but that's what it is.
Not just that, you know, it's like just going like, it's exactly the same as that. Homelessness, you know, when people look down at people in the streets, they're nothing but druggies, nothing but this, nothing but that. You go, mate, they were all
That could happen to anyone.
They all lived somewhere. They had a family and all that. Yeah, we're all that, only that close being that.
Did they say we're 2 or 3 pay slips away or 2 or 3 paydays away from actually being homeless ourselves?
I wouldn't even say that. The way the economy is at the minute, maybe 1 pay slip away from being like that. You know what I mean? Anyone can fall into that homelessness. Anyone. It can be anyone. I've seen millionaires on the streets. You see it all the time, all over the telly. Gone from millions to bankrupt. You know what I mean? Famous celebrities bankrupt on the streets. It can happen to anyone.
And sometimes all these issues that we're going to talk about go in hand, don't they? So the mental health and the homelessness.
Well, there's
and then the long-term illness as well. So you get people who are working long-term jobs who get serious illnesses and stuff like that. And if they're not in some kind of high-powered executive role, then the support that they're going to get afterwards is non-existent, you know what I mean? So there's potential of people losing the home, losing the jobs because of illness,
That's the way it does go. It goes
so they're the things we'll discuss, and we'll try where we can to signpost where people can get help from these situations, you know what I mean? So if your long-term illness has got the possibility of making you homeless or losing your job, then we'll try and get you to the right points. I mean, we're not going to be perfect because we're learning ourselves, aren't we? It's our first podcast, so
practice makes perfect.
I want to promote the company that me and Tina work through as well, like Fostering Solutions, and try and get other people to sign up to be foster carers. Because, like I say, there's loads of kids out there who are suffering and not,
Definitely.
Well, another good thing. You're off there, Dave. Another thing, though, what we're doing with a movie, stuff like this, is around the big circle. Now these people that might feel alone and feel like, I can't, I won't get a chance of doing these things, they're getting chances because we're looking for real people.
Yeah.
Even in the movie, real people to have a go. These people go, but I haven't done 4 years of drama school and all. We want real people. So we're giving them the opportunity, give them something to look forward to.
Almost 50% of our cast is made up from people who want these opportunities. I mean, not saying no names, but I went and spoke to a guy yesterday who hasn't been out of his house for 6 months, and the passion and the feelings that he's got for our projects already, is kind of, it's given him the impetus to go and book himself on acting lessons. He asked me, I wanted to be an actor, what can I do? So I took time to give him the advice, go here, do this, do that. And he's booked himself on. So he starts at the Merseyside Academy of Drama at the end of this month, and he wouldn't have thought of that 6 months ago because he was in such a dark place. And he's going to come and help us be a runner on when we're doing some filming and stuff like that, just to get him out of the house and get involved. And you wouldn't believe how grateful and thankful he is.
So if that idea never sparked in that brain, right, and it's got to this, and he is the only person that's helped results in it.
It was all worth it, mate. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, just to, I spent hours, it's not just him, I spent hours on the phone, people reaching out to us as a team to ask about getting involved, people sharing their life stories with us, what they've been through, and why an opportunity like that would mean so much, or not even to them, but to see us succeeding as well is kind of living out their, local kind of dreams as well, to see local people go on and achieve things. And
because it has been that, because I'm sure you've had all the things, same as well. Number one, people buzzing because they want to see it. The other side is people just buzzing because they're seeing that you're succeeding in something, do you know what I mean? And they're proud for you, do you know what I mean?
I've definitely felt a lot of that.
Yeah, but it's just it is a big buzz. It's a big buzz, and the whole town is going through it. Yeah.
Like I said, at the start, people laughing at us, thinking, "Oh, look at these Wallies, what are they doing?"
Some people still are, especially you.
I'm not. I'll just laugh at myself.
That's the best way to be. And do you know what? When I brought my kids up, I think most important thing I wanted for them was to be able to, look at yourself and go, you know what I mean? This is who I am. Yeah. This is who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. Do you know what I mean? Get comfortable with it. You know what I mean? Because there's no change there. You can fake it all you want with your teeth and your hair, and you know what I mean. Your injections here and there, but you're still that real, still that person inside. I mean, exactly.
But we said you can change your ways, but you can't change the person that you are. Do you know what I mean?
I don't want to change. I'm happy being me.
I'm happy you being you as well.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
And I like Dave being Dave, and I like Roy being Roy.
What you said?
Can't be anyone else.
I'm all right with me. Yeah. It took a while, but you know what? I think I'm
happy.
I'm happy now.
I really wouldn't be.
Get a moustache.
I don't care.
Get a moustache.
I just don't care.
Do you like it?
Do you like it?
He'll grow this moustache and then it'll come to film and he'll be like, nah, it doesn't look like he needs a moustache.
My missus hates it. Absolutely hates it. Do you like, there he is, the walrus. Well, it's the first time, 48 years of life, it's the first time I've ever grew a moustache longer than a stubble.
But you probably don't realise how often and how much of a habit you keep stroking it.
It's lovely. Come on, my little friend.
So you're going to wax it up?
I might do, I had Dylan done that a few years ago. My oldest son, he facial hair grows overnight kind of thing, and he done that, twisted it for a few weeks with a bit of wax, and he's literally about out there somewhere, do you know what I mean? Like Salvador Dali or something like that.
I said, I wish I could do November. I was in Asda the other day. It was in November, right? And obviously somebody was doing November proper. Like you said, then I walked over and said, your moustache is absolutely brilliant. And she was pissed off. I just thought she would take a part, you know what I mean?
And that's the last time my missus spoke to me.
And on that note.
Oh, no. So, do you know what? I think episode 1's been good. We spoke about what we wanted to speak about. We've covered
Basics.
how we got together, what we're doing, what the format is going forward, yeah? So, yeah. Thanks for listening, and hopefully we'll catch you in episode 2. Let us know what you think about the interviews, about the comedy sketches, and about anything else you've seen tonight. If you've got any questions or any suggestions for future shows, let us know.
Give us some feedback.
Thanks very much from the Sunny Runny podcast show.
Like, share, subscribe, tell the world.
Tell the world.
Tell the world.
Bye-bye.